Hi friends, welcome to your everyday yoga routine. This Vinyasa flow is equally strengthening and mobilizing, so it is really the perfect yoga practice for you to do daily. We will be covering a lot of poses and movements, so afterwards you will feel balanced, open and awake. You don't need any specific props for this class. If you happen to have yoga blocks at home, you may use them, but I will show you everything without them. Let's get started. Let's begin today's class in a very comfortable wide-legged child's pose, just to give ourselves the opportunity to first arrive in the present. So I like to take my big toes together and the knees really wide so I can rest my upper body in between the thighs. And I allow my chest and my head to sink down to the ground. And if that feels quite far away, you also can cross the forearms and rest the forehead onto your arms for a bit of support. So just arrange yourself in a way that feels comfortable and grounded. Maybe you want to close the eyes. And just take a moment to settle in for your practice. Withdraw yourself from where you've been in your day. And draw your full attention, all your energies into this very moment. Feeling the body as it begins to relax. Observing the mind as it begins to settle a little bit. Taking 3 conscious, long breaths here. And then maybe keep the eyes closed as you begin to walk the hands closer to the upper body. Bring the knees together so you can sit upright on the heels just for a moment. Bring the tailbone down slightly towards the heels so you can feel your spine lengthening, resting the hands in the lap. Just taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. You can simply ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? And the answer can be your anchor throughout this practice, throughout anything that is happening today. And it can always help you in taking your decisions. How do I want to feel, and what do I need to do, or what do I need to feel this way? Bring your palms together in front of the heart. Let's take a big breath to seal our intention in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And then very softly blink the eyes open, steady the gaze, and find your way into tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You may want to tuck the toes to stretch the feet a little. And then press away from the ground into a rounded cat stretch. Bring the chin down to the chest, the navel in towards the spine. And then drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, and gently open the chest, curve the back. Again, as you round, naturally find your exhale, open the back body. As you inhale, open the chest and the whole front body. We'll do this a couple of times. Try synchronizing with your breath, exhaling, pressing away from the ground. Inhaling, opening yourself up. And you can go in your own pace. It's a good moment to invite an ujjayi breath. It's the victorious breath, which includes a slight constriction at the back of the throat. So you're narrowing the back of the throat as if you wanted to whisper. So you create a bit of friction and therefore a bit of warmth in the body. Makes your breath slightly audible. And if it's not quite familiar, don't worry about it. You can just breathe naturally. Maybe try here and there. And then if you haven't yet, maybe close your eyes or at least lower the gaze and begin to move a bit more freely. You may want to move in a very fluid way or in a circling way, whatever feels good. And for a moment, just follow the signals of your body. Maybe there's some areas that are calling for your attention, something that wants to be moved. And you can be generous as well in your exploration, moving the hips, the neck, whatever feels good. Just really getting into the body, slowly awakening and opening the body. And then slowly finding your way back into that stable tabletop position. Look slightly forward so your neck is nice and long. Extend the left arm forward and the right arm back. Your left thumb is pointing up. The toes are pointing down, so your foot is flexed. We take an inhale here. On the exhale, bring elbow, knee, and nose together in front of the body, and once again, round the back. Again, inhale, extend arm and leg, grow really long. And exhale, bring it all in. Yeah. Once again, inhale, extend. Exhale, curl everything in. Inhale, extend, last round like that. Exhale, bring it in, round the back. Inhale, extend, and then stay for your exhale. Feel the core stabilizing. Take another inhale. And then bring the left hand down, bring the right toes down, the leg stays long, and just start shifting forward and backward a little to warm up the wrist and to stretch through the back of your leg. And then bring shoulders over wrists. As you step the left toes out of the mat, ground the right foot all the way down and reach the right arm up. It's kind of like a side angle position here. So you want to ground the right foot down. And then engage the core. Lift yourself up, arms parallel to the ground. And then bring the right arm down onto the right leg as the left arm reaches up for gate pose, really opening up the side body. Good. Take a big breath into this openness, this expansion. And then slowly guide the hands back down to the ground. Left hand, right hand. And then from here, lift your right leg and step the right foot all the way through right away. You can come into the fingertips for that. Sink deep into the hips for your low lunge. Reach the arms up. And settle on the exhale. Shoulders go down a little. Inhale here, reach the arms up. Now exhale, bend the arms, pull the shoulder blades together, open the heart a bit more. Send the arms back up, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Get the legs and the core stable. One more time, inhale. And really strongly pull the shoulders back and down. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up one more time. Exhale, now big circle, the arms go behind the body, interlace all 10 fingers, and lift up the chest a bit more, really warming up the shoulders here. Take a big breath in. Soft breath out. Good. On the inhale, guide the arms over front, taking all the directions today. And on the exhale, ground the hands back down. You can always come into the fingertips to come back more easily into your tabletop. And then ground the hands, take a cat stretch to neutralize. And then find that stable tabletop again. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring everything in and round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last time, bring it in, exhale. Inhale, extend, and then stay for your exhale. Take an inhale here. Exhale, right hand down, left toes down, the left leg stays long. Start rocking forwards and backwards, pressing through the heel. Fingertips are really grabbing into the mat. And then slowly come back with shoulders over wrists. Step the right foot out to the right, ground the left foot, reach the left arm up. Take a breath here, really grounding through the back foot. Engaging the core before you then lift up on the inhale with arms parallel to the floor. On the exhale, drop the left arm, reach the right arm up, gate pose. Breathe into the side body. And then slowly bring the arms back over side. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the mat. Look forward, maybe come onto the fingertips to step the left foot right ahead into the between the hands. Drop the hips a little, but keep the engagement in the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up for Anjaneyasana. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, open the chest, pull the elbows back. Inhale, arms go long. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more time, really try and feel the strength in your back. As you exhale, pull the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Big circle over side, interlace the fingers one finger further as you did before. Lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades. And if the low back feels tight or it's a lot for the right groin, don't sink deeper, just come back a little in the hips. And then reach the arms over front all the way up. Bring the hands down to the mat. Maybe on the fingertips if that makes it easier to bring the left knee back into your tabletop. Point the toes, send the hips back, round the hands. Take a short child's pose just as a reminder that it's okay to rest and to feel your body. Take one breath here. Make your arms really nice and long. Ground the hands down, look forward. Keep the hands where they are as you come back onto the knees. And then tuck the toes, send the hips back and up into your downward facing dog. And in the downward facing dog, you can pedal the legs first. Bring the heels alternately down to the ground, further warming up, opening up the body. Knees from side to side, softening the neck. Maybe softening the jaw. And take your feet a little bit wider than you usually would. Keep the knees a bit more bent so the arms and back are really long as you drop both heels to the right side. So right outer edge of the foot, left inner edge of the foot comes down, and send the hips up, up, up. So you're still in that down dog shape, but now you're opening the left side body. One breath here. And then come back onto the tiptoes and bring the heels over to the left side, trying to really ground the outer edge of the left foot, inner edge of the right foot, and lifting the hips up, opening the side body. One breath. And then back to center, onto the tiptoes, inhale. Bend the knees as you exhale. And then on the inhale, start walking to the top of the mat. You can take your time, bend the knees. And then arrive at the top and fold into your forward fold. Bring the hands behind the body, interlace all 10 fingers, and drop the hands overhead just as far as they go into gravity. And the knees can be soft, head is heavy, and the neck is loose. We take one big breath here. And then release the hands, come into the fingertips for half forward fold, lengthen through the spine, inhale. And exhale, once again, fold down. Good. Inhale into the fingertips, long back. Exhale, release. And then take your arms over side, inhale, big movement, look up to your hands for upward salute. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release the arms next to the body. Going into sun salutation, inhale, reach the arms up, up. Word salute. And exhale, come through the center. Knees can be soft. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the knees down and lower all the way onto the belly. Try and keep the core stable. Inhale, cobra, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. You can either walk or maybe take two big steps as you inhale into your half forward fold. And on the exhale, sink deep, Uttanasana. Come to standing, reach the arms over side. Inhale, big movement. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release. One more round, Surya A. Inhale, arms over side, look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back and lower right away. You can go with the knees, or maybe you can go now without, in one piece, with control. One more cobra. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, either step, maybe hop to the mat, to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold all the way down. You come to standing, reach the arms over side. Inhale, look up to your hands. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release. Inhale into your chair pose, sit back, draw the belly in. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, step back and lower all the way, or maybe now go half for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, choose your cobra as before, or up dog, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the air, 3-legged dog. Exhale, big step forward in between the hands. High lunge, stand up, sweep the arms up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the arms as we did before, cactus shape. Inhale, straighten front leg, straighten arms. Exhale, bend front leg, bend arms. Good, twice more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. With control, inhale, extend, now listen. Exhale, take the arms over side, big circle, all the way out behind you. Lean forward with a straight back. Hands can come into the hips, maybe onto the shin, maybe onto the blocks, or onto the fingertips, and the back heel can stay lifted. Costs you a bit of balance here. It's a variation of the pyramid pose. Think half forward fold as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, fold a bit deeper. If your hands are on the hip, you need a bit more balance, but you can bend the front leg a little bit. Staying for 2 breaths, really opening through the back side of the right leg. And then on the inhale, bend the front leg, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, step into your plank pose. There's an option to do this on one leg. Exhale, your variation of Chaturanga. You can also go all the way down. Inhale, your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up into the air. Exhale, big step forward. High lunge, stand up, sweep the arms up. Settle on the exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the arms. Feel the strength in the back as you do this. Inhale, reach the arms up. Straighten the front leg without pressing through the knee. Exhale, bend front leg, bend arm. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten front leg and arms. Exhale, arms over side, big movement. Come forward with a straight back. Either land the hands in your hips. Find the shin, find the ground or the blocks. Take another inhale, reach the heart forward. Draw the belly in. Back heel can stay lifted, and you don't have to bring the foot closer. You can, but you can try this for today. And just breathe into the back of your left leg, patiently. And then on the inhale, bend the front leg, look forward. On the exhale, plant the hands. Try without sliding. Really lift the foot. Inhale, step back, plank, maybe on one leg. Exhale, your flow of movement, or you can skip and go straight into your down dog. This is what we'll meet. We take a big breath in. Lion's breath, tongue out, and breathe it out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step, walk, or hop top of the mat for your half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. Sit deep for your chair pose, Utkatasana in. On the exhale, arms over side, interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Draw the navel in, inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Stay for the exhale. 2 more. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the heels down, sweep the arms over, front up. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, step back and lower for your chaturanga, or again, you can always skip and go into your down dog. Remind yourself of your intention. How do you want to feel? What do you need for that today? Let's take a synchronizing breath in. Releasing breath out. And then on the inhale, reach your right leg up into the air. On the exhale, big step forward in between the hands. High lunge as you inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the arms. Good. Inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale, open for warrior 2. Back heel goes down, arms go out to the side. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale. Exhale, sit a bit lower. 2 more. As you inhale, straighten the front leg without pressing through the knee. As you exhale, pull yourself forward and down for triangle pose. Right hand onto the shin, left arm pulls up. Try and find long lines in the body, a lot of space and openness. Good. 2 more breaths. And look down to the ground. Inhale, slowly come up, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, open the back foot and sit deep for a goddess pose. Yeah, take your arms over side. I'll turn around for this. And sit a bit lower as you exhale. It's kind of like a warrior 2 shape on both legs. 1 more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sit a bit lower. Good. Bring your right forearm onto the front leg and then reach the left arm over your ears, kind of like a side angle shape in the upper body. Good. Keep the legs stable, engage the outer thighs, the outer hips. 1 more breath. And then on your next inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, straighten the legs, turn your toes forward and slightly in. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift the heart up. Bend the knees slightly so you can come forward with a straight back into your forward fold. Knees are soft, weight goes towards the toes. Head is heavy, neck is long. Good. Long breaths. And bring the hands closer to the body to release. Inhale, fingertips to the ground, lift the heart like half forward fold. Exhale, walk the hands to the top of the mat. All toes are pointing forward, bend the right leg. Inhale, step into your plank pose, your variation. Exhale, flow to the mat all the way or half. You can always use the knees, do the variation that works with control, with the breath. Inhale, heart opener. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Left leg, inhale up into the air. Big step forward as you exhale. High lunge as you inhale. Exhale, bend the arms. Reach the arms up, inhale. Open arms and hips, back heel goes down, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Long spine. Settle, stabilize. Good, 2 more breaths. On the inhale, straighten the front leg, keep control in the thigh and the knee. Exhale, pull yourself down And reach the right arm up. Left hand onto the shin, and you can always play with taking weight out of the hand. But try and keep the side body long, so no collapsing down. Good. Look down for stability. Inhale, bring the upper body up. Exhale, open the feet to the side. Sit low for your goddess pose. If you need to, you can adjust the stance. Arms over side, inhale. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart, sit a bit lower. Inhale, arms over side. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Left forearm onto the front leg, right arm reaches over your ear. Try and keep space between the left shoulder and the left ear. And really lengthen the right side body. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, straighten the legs, turn the toes forward and slightly in. Interlace the fingers one finger further as you did on the first side. Lift the heart, inhale. And on the exhale, slowly fold down. These can always be a little soft, so you have more space for the back. You can keep the hands interlaced. If there's another variation of this forward fold that you love, you can also release and grab a hold of the ankles. See what your shoulders are asking for. Keep focused on your breath. And then release the arm variation on the inhale, come into your half forward fold shape. On the exhale, walk the hands forward, framing the left foot, all toes are pointing forward. On the inhale, step into your plank pose for your favorite variation, flow of movement, vinyasa, or go straight into your down dog. Here's also always the child's pose. See what you need. We take one breath in the down dog. One breath out. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, big step forward. Last standing poses. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the arms over side, lean the upper body forward, and then lift up onto the right leg for your warrior three. You can keep the arms the way they are, bring the hands together in front of the heart, or one last time, interlace the fingers behind the back. It's really up to you. See where you can keep your balance. You can stay connected to your intention. No judgment, no evaluation. Let's take one more breath here. Stay stable as you only release the hands. Fingertips to the ground, maybe to the blocks. Inhale, lift the heart forward like half forward fold. And on the exhale, fall over the standing leg. If the floor is very far away, just bend the standing leg more. Option to grab a hold of the ankle with the right hand only, or maybe even with both hands if you want to challenge your balance a bit. Lifting the left heel a bit higher towards a standing split, any amount. And then bring the fingertips back to the ground. We bend both legs a lot. The left knee wants to come down to the ground, spiraling to the outside of the right ankle. We sit in between the heels, arrive in a twisted seat position. Try and really bring the right hip down. So your left leg is below, right knee is up. Left arm helps you to sit taller, right arm reaches up. And then out behind you for your Ardha Matsyendrasana, twisted seat. If you happen to have a lot of space, there's an option to bring the left arm onto the outside of the right knee, but try and make sure you can keep your stable foundation. And take a couple of conscious breaths here. Good. On your next inhale, come back to the center. On the exhale, take a gentle counter twist to the second side. To release, bring the hands behind you, slide the shins in front of each other. You can either step back, hop back, take a vinyasa, or simply come back into your downward facing dog, whatever you need. Flow with the breath, rest with your breath, whatever you need. And then slowly get ready, second side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step forward. High lunge, inhale. Bend the arms, exhale. Inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, arms over side. Start leaning forward, draw the navel in, shift the weight forward. You can always bring the right foot closer first until you can lift up into your warrior three. Choose your arm variation. You can interlace the fingers once again, or keep the arms where they are, or hands together in front of the heart. Keep breathing. And then only releasing the hands, guiding the fingertips down to the ground. Think half forward fold as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold over the standing leg. Feel free to bend the leg more, maybe use props if you have them. Either stay with the hands on the ground or left hand reaches for the ankle. Maybe both hands. And only maybe the right leg lifts a little more without opening the hip. That's the challenge here. So see what works for you. Keep breathing. All those little wobbles your leg is doing, your foot to balance you out. And know that this is strengthening you whether you fall or you don't. And then bring the hands back to the ground, bending both legs a lot. Right knee comes down to the mat outside of the left ankle. Sitting back in between the heels for the twisted seat. Setting up so left hip comes really down. Right leg is on the bottom. Left leg is on top. The right arm reaches around. Left arm reaches up. And we twist with the belly button towards the left thigh, lining the left hand just softly. Coming back into the breath. Good. And then slowly on the next inhale, look back forward. On the exhale, twist to the side. Gentle counter twist. To release, hands behind you, slide the shins in front of each other. If this doesn't work for you for rolling over the feet, you can also come out in a different way, maybe just over side. And then choose. This will be your last vinyasa for this practice, or you can simply step back into your downward facing dog. This is where we'll meet in 2-3 breaths. And from here, send the knees down to the ground. Make sure your hips stay over the knees, so thighs are perpendicular to the ground. As you start walking the hands forward towards Anahatasana, posture of the heart, allow the chest to melt down, armpits to open. Maybe the chin or the forehead reach. And if they don't, just let them hover or use a prop. Give into gravity a little bit. Good. 2 more breaths. And then pull the hips back a little so your forearms touch the ground. Look forward, slide along the mat, passing the elbows, coming onto the belly into a small cobra. If you need to, you can shuffle a bit, pointing the toes, rolling the shoulders back, and then sliding the elbows forward till they are under the shoulders for a Sphinx pose. This is our last heart opener. It's rather a bit of a gentle one, but you can bring some activity into the arms, into the hands, and really send the heart forward. Engaging the legs. Breathing space into the body. Openness. Depending how the breath begins to settle a little bit again. Good, and then bring the hands on top of each other. Allow the elbows to slide out to the side. Rest the forehead or one side of the head. And just wiggle the hips a bit from side to side, releasing any tension from the low back. And then extend one arm forward, roll onto your back and shuffle so you are back on the mat comfortably with your head as well. Stepping the feet on the ground next to each other. And from here, bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. Flex the foot a little to keep the ankle stable. Let the right leg drop away from you. You can either stay this way or you reach for the left leg and interlace the fingers either around the hamstring, back of the thigh, or maybe the shin, but make sure your shoulders are grounded, the head is relaxed, the full spine is grounded. You can close the eyes or gently rest the gaze on the ceiling. Taking a couple of nourishing breaths here. Release the hands, bring the left foot onto the ground, slide the right leg all the way over, move the hips a bit to the right side and then drop both knees to the left. The arms can be extended to the side or bend in a way that once again allows the shoulders to relax. Gentle twist here. And then slowly bring the knees back to center, step the right foot next to the left one and switch the side. So left ankle on top of the right knee. Either stay this way in this figure four shape or reach for the right leg, back of the thigh or maybe shin, whatever is available so your shoulders can relax in your head. You want to feel a gentle stimulation in your left outer hip. And just breathe into that. I just have to calm down slowly. And then from here, bring the right foot back onto the mat. Slide the left leg over all the way. Move the hips a bit to the left so your legs can comfortably drop to the right for your twist. Arms can be extended or bent. Neck relaxed. Face relaxed. And slowly come back to center. Release and bring the left knee up to the chest and the right leg up to the chest. Hug around the shins, rock a bit from side to side, massaging the low back against the ground. Maybe lift the head, bring the nose in between the knees, make yourself small and round. Take a conscious breath here. And then release, grab the outer edges of the feet or the ankles for your happy baby. Pull the knees down into the armpits and once again try and ground the low back. If this doesn't happen for you, grab the ankles, maybe back of the knees and try once again bringing the whole spine down into the mat. We can rock a bit from side to side. And then slowly release. See if you need any other final movement. And once you're ready, you can stretch out on the mat for a moment of relaxation. We'll assume Shavasana posture, which is the corpse pose, which really means that we release any doing, any thinking. Give a lot of space to the arms and the legs and allow the body to become fully relaxed and heavy. Take a last deep breath in through the nose. And then sigh it out. And then release any breath control. No more ujjayi breathing. No more holding any tension. No more analyzing. Just gifting your body the opportunity to rest and regenerate. And your mind to relax. And very slowly bring your attention back to the breath. Begin to deepen the breath, to awaken the body, and to draw yourself back into this moment. Begin to gradually awaken the body with small movements and the fingers, the toes, the wrists, the ankles. Moving into maybe bigger stretches, arms overhead, feet together. And then bend your knees, and for now, just roll onto one side. You can keep the eyes closed or the gaze resting. Supporting your head with your arm, gifting yourself a loving hug, and just observing how you feel after this asana practice. Expressing some gratitude towards yourself for taking the time, for sticking through all the way to the end of this practice. Expressing some gratitude for your body, all the different ways it can move. And press your hands into the ground. Just sit up gently in a comfortable upright position, maybe with the legs crossed or maybe on the heels. Lengthening the spine one last time and joining the palms together in Anjali Mudra, gesture of connecting the mind and the body, gesture of appreciation. Call your intention back to mind. Maybe make a resolve to come back to this idea throughout the day. Ask yourself how I want to feel. What do I need to feel this way? And take your decisions very consciously. You're ready, you can open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel open and awake and ready for whatever is to come your way. I have a yoga teacher training coming up that you can join from anywhere. It's a hybrid format where we study online and then we'll meet in the most gorgeous place in Sicily. I have the link in the description box below. And there's a new video every week, so come back soon and please let me know what you thought about this practice. I really love to know and I love to connect with you. Have a wonderful one.